Okay, so that's what I thought he was gonna tell me. I thought he was gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I'm on the download." Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another episode of Kalani's Cup of Tea with Kalani, where I spill a lot of my tea, engage with you ladies, and get your opinions and y'all thoughts. Anyways, like the episode, or should I say the title, say, How I Fell in Love with a Lifer. Yeah, it happened to me, y'all. Don't judge me, but I'm here to tell my story, and I want to know what y'all think about it. But anyway, just diving straight into the video. Um, yeah, this was 2017 before I had my kid. I was out of town. I was taking care of some business out of town, doing my thing out of town, pretty much getting some money, and somebody get in my inbox. So this man get in my inbox on Facebook. Let me be clear, on Facebook. Like, hey, how you doing? Like, how's it going? Like, you know, you know how dudes be in your inbox. So I'm like, oh hi, and I'm like, so I look at his page, and I'm like, ugh, he in prison? I was like, oh hell no. But I'm going through like all his photos, and I'm like, dang, this man's so sexy. I know, shallow. I was like, he's so sexy. He got pearly white teeth. He got this beautiful skin complexion, these long dreads. Girl, I love me a dreadhead, honey. So I was like, okay, let me respond back. But when I responded back, I was just like super mad. Like, I mean, super mean. I wasn't mad. I was super mean, giving them dry, one-handed, one-word responses like, yeah, no, Kalani, what's up? I was being so mean to him because I'm like, why are you trying to talk to me? But he just was persistent. He just kept going on. So then I'm like, so what you looking for? He was like, oh, I just had to fire one of my bees. So I'm looking to replace her. And I was like, what? Okay. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all, like the dark humor in me, I thought it was funny and I was like interested at this point. I'm like, what he talking about? Like, I never had a man talk to me like that. And it might sound disrespectful to y'all, but that turned me out. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm like, okay, let me see what he talking about. So I give him my number. We chopping it up on the phone. He asked me, have you ever been to jail? Are you a felon? He asked me those questions to see if I pretty much would be eligible to come see him. So he asked me if I have any kids. At the time I didn't. He didn't have any kids. He was 3 years younger than me. But he was so fine, I didn't even care. So I was just like, honestly, y'all, I really was just chopping it up with him to see what it was. Like, I was just bored, and I was just chopping it up with him. About a couple of hours into our conversation, we just started like talking about a lot of stuff, like really getting to know each other. He telling me about his past, I'm telling him about mine. He telling me he about to get out, and his uncle owned like some type of little t-shirt printing business or something like that, that he wanted him to kind of come on and kind of learn the business and stuff. Excuse me. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, that's cool. I can do something with that. So anyway, we on the phone for about 5 hours. The next day, he called me like probably 10, 11 o'clock. Now, mind y'all, he got a phone. So if y'all wonder how I'm talking to, it's because he got a phone. This is not no payphone type of situation. So he messaged me, like video called me, and I wake up and it's early in the morning. I be cute in the morning, girl. Sometimes. But he like, well, you look like you need a daughter in you. And I'm like, what? I was like, and mind you, at the time, I really wanted a daughter. So when he said that, it was just like a turn on to me because he's already a sexy man. So he already put in that sexy, smooth operator. Like, what's up with you? Like, y'all know, ladies, how we like to be talked to. And he was doing all of that. So I was just like, ooh, like, I think that was just attracting me. I don't know. So, anyway, so He like, okay, well, I want to see what's up with you when you get home. Let me see if you act the same, and we'll go from there. Cause he thought being I was out of town, I was like just chopping up with him because I was bored. And when I got home, maybe if I was around my friends and family, he didn't know if I had to do. He didn't know what I had going on. So anyway, one thing led to another. We're chopping it up every day. He sent me a visiting request for him. Girl, I'll fill it out. Girl, I'm over here happy. I'm like, really, like, I don't know what it is. I'm really a hard, like, honestly, y'all, I really don't even like people like that. So when you capture me, I'm not really the type to be like, I don't know. Like, I let my heart do what it want to do, pretty much. So we steady chopping it up. We talking all day, every day at this point. You know, we from the same place. We got like a lot of things in common. I had been through a lot of hurt and trauma, so it was kind of refreshing to talk to someone that I don't know. I honestly feel like we was trauma bonding. Like, although he was in prison, he still had like a lot of mentally emotions that I supported, and I felt like he supported me kind of mentally too. It might not make sense, but he was just somebody I could talk to, and I needed that at the point in time I was in my life. Like, that was really important to me. Anyway, so we just started doing the do, talking all the time. I submitted my visiting form. I ended up getting approved. So he like, closer to the time it's time for me to come visit him. We already talking for a few months at this time. Honestly, we talking about 6 months at this time. I didn't immediately go down there because it take like 60 days just to get approved. So anyway, I'm like, he like, man, I'm like, what's the matter with you? One morning, I'm like, what's the matter with you? He like, I got something to tell you. I just really need you to come down here so we could talk face to face. I'm like, what? Y'all, I thought the man was gonna tell me he was on the download or something. I was like, oh my gosh, is he on a download? Like, what is it? So that's what I'm thinking he gonna tell me. And so he like, man, just you gotta come down here so we can talk. Okay, so that's what I thought he was gonna tell me. I thought he was gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm on a download. Girls. Anyway, what he gonna tell me is, I got something to tell you. I'm like, what? I don't get out in 2 years. I'm like, what you mean? Now, mind you, we already 6 months in, y'all. So y'all know I'm already really into this with him. Like, we done already made, whatever. Um, he like, yeah, I really was sentenced to 64 years to life for robbery. And I'm like, what? Now, mind you, people rob people all the time. They don't get that long. So I'm like, what happened? He was like, man, I shot somebody in the midst of the robbery. So they gave me 65 years to life. Girl, when I tell you, I was devastated. I felt played. I was sad. I was depressed. I feel sorry for him in a sense too, because I know the only reason why he lied is because like he knew I wasn't gonna mess with him if I knew that. And he told me, I said, why did you lie to me? He was like, well, the kind of woman you are, he like, I knew if I told you the truth, you was not gonna mess with me. And I really wanted to like really get to know you. Like, I really enjoy you being here. You really make everything easier for me. Like, you make doing time easier. So I'm like, child, what? I'm like, I'm sad, girl. Yeah, I'm over here like, I'm really sick. Like, I really feel like I got lied to and played. So anyway, I'm like, okay. So it took me a long time to like process it. And I was like, all right, well, we'll see where we go. He was like, I do have opportunities to appeal my case and, all that other stuff. So my thing is this, y'all. Do y'all research on men? Even, I don't care if he free. Find out as much as you can. Because I'm over here all like delusionally in love and think, oh, he's so, yeah, like I'm in love, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit here and play him out like that. That was somebody that's like was really close to me because we really developed a real bond and friendship, like for real. I'm like a kind of a loner. I don't really talk to many people, so I did appreciate the relationship for that. But baby, like trying to do something serious. So the tea is this, y'all. Cause I'm gonna not hold back from y'all. The tea is after that I talked to him for like 7 years. I just kind of cut that off because I knew like I was still delusional. Like, okay, we could appeal his case. We could appeal his case. And over time, I'm like, now mind you, I done had a son in the midst of all this, but I was like, oh, we could appeal his case. And something just told me one day, I'm like, girl, stop this ish. This ain't going nowhere. He a good dude. Um, Yeah, so that's pretty much my cup of tea today, y'all. If you enjoyed this story time, please like, please subscribe, please share, and please come back. Anyways, it was a joy spilling the tea, y'all. I hope y'all have a good evening, positive vibes to y'all, and I'll see you later. Bye.